Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, let's face it. When New Year's Eve comes, we do two things. We look back and we look forward. I think it's nice to look forward. I think to myself, all right, so we have a first night celebration. And then there are first night celebrations, and there are first night celebrations. And the one in Saratoga for the past 20-something years has really been the event to go to. And joining me is somebody who knows this like nobody's business, which is Alix Jones, who's the director of First Night. Welcome back, Alix.
Thanks for having me.
And somebody who runs an incredible academy here right in Saratoga and is involved in helping develop the creative instincts of younger people in our community. And that's Jon Dorflinger, who is the CEO of the Saratoga Film Academy. Welcome back, Jon.
Thanks, Jesse.
Very nice to have you here. I remember 22 years ago, I say this every year you come on, but for 22 years, I just remember the first night celebration in Saratoga. My wife and I went there. Of course, every family that we saw that first night, all those children are grown, and we've got 22 years, right?
Yeah, it's a long time. 22 is great. I think the 20th anniversary of the First Night 5K is this year. You know, there's always an anniversary of something, but 20 is a big number for the 5K. And
yeah, sure.
we're happy to have that a part of our event.
Well, you know what? This city's always changing, always growing. Some people probably don't understand the extent of what First Night is. So let's just run it down. Music, film, arts, in all kinds of venues throughout Saratoga.
That's right. Something for everyone.
Mm-hmm. And give us a sample.
A sample of what we have going on.
Yeah,
sure. For dance, we have line dancing with Kevin Richards, and we have swing dancing with Nitro Jive. For comedy, we have Comedy Works at Empire State College, presenting two local comedians. One actually might be from Texas, the other's from Cohoes. And then we have mind artists on the main stage. That's magicians and mentalists, that sort of thing. Then music, people that have been with us for years, like Harold Ford or Circe or Hot Club. And then, of course, theater arts, like film, for instance, Shakespeare Approves, that sort of thing. So really something for everyone.
Boy, she ran that down very quickly. If we go back and cycle back on any one of those, you really begin to understand that in all kinds of venues all throughout Saratoga. It could be a storefront. It could be at the Visitors Bureau, right? It could be at Empire State College. All over the place, all kinds of stages and all kinds of events going on, covering the real breadth of the creative arts. You know, again, it's film and it's music, it's stage, it's dance, it's magic. Man alive, it's really something. So tell us a bit. You're here this year to just really talk about what's going on in film. Where are you based for First Night?
So for First Night, we'll be at the Visitor Center.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm really excited to be a part of it this year. I've ran the Film Academy for 3 years, so I'm going to be showcasing our greatest hits.
Nice.
A range of films from students who produce them from 8 years old to 17 years old. And so you'll see a variety of films from horror to comedy to drama to fantasy. So.
Mostly short films, right, Jon?
Yeah.
So we're talking, you'd be amazed at what you can do with 60 seconds.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I mean, I know that. That's my world.
Exactly.
But from a minute up, right?
Yeah, from a minute to about 7 minutes. I try not to encourage students to produce films longer than that, because then they become a little long in the tooth. But in that frame, you can fit a lot of story in, and it's really teaching them the fundamentals of filmmaking.
Yes, you know, the key word that you just said is fundamentals, right?
Yeah.
They never change.
Right.
You know, good story, good script, good acting, good music, whatever.
Yeah.
I asked Jon before we went on, you know, what it is about film that he really likes, and he was just saying that of all of the forms of art, when you think about film, sight, sound, and motion, and how you get to express yourself, right?
Right, yeah, and I mean it encompasses every art form, from performance art to visual art to musical art, and it's a great place to have this kind of showcase at First Night, because it's a celebration of the arts, and so film is just another addition to that, which is going to make the event even that much cooler.
Yeah. You mentioned the 5K. It's always a thing I forget about. So just give us a rollout. What's happening the day of First Night?
Oh wow! For me or for everybody? For me is you know, crazy. I'm still prepping at the city center, getting the food there for the 1,500 people that are going to come for the 5K, making sure my artists are showing up on time. For normal people who don't need to know about all that, they're making. Hopefully, they've already made their dinner and hotel reservations because Saratoga is pretty booked up. But you know, they're getting ready to come into town. They need to pick up their button if they haven't already. If you order online, you don't get your button sent to you. You still have to come and pick it up.
Oh, okay.
So they will need to get that, and then hopefully they're going to take a look at the schedule and plan their route before the night begins so that there's no wasted time once that starts.
A lot of people ask us, you know, gee, I don't drive, you can't park in Saratoga and whatever. There's bus service from a lot of different locations like the Wilton Mall. You don't have to worry about that, but I really highly recommend you go to Saratoga-arts.org. There's so much information there about First Night. The buttons are like $20. And that's free reign for everything that we're talking about here.
And includes the bus service, that's right.
Yes, I know. So please, this is the event. I think it's the largest First Night from New York to Montreal,
that's
right?
Right.
Didn't you tell me that once? So, you know, bring the whole family, make a plan. There's plenty of parking, plenty of transportation, plenty of food, plenty of places to get warm, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you get to see the best of Saratoga. That's really the way I think about it. So, Jon, thanks for coming in. Great to see you. Alix, great to see you as always. Thanks for coming in. And don't forget, Saratoga-arts.org, and you'll get all the information there. Happy holidays to both of you.
Happy holidays.
Great to see you.
Yeah.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.